Man, yeah, so this is going to be probably a half-hour show today. Because I have, I mean, it's not as cold as it used to be. Last week was frigid out here. But it was warm enough for me to come out here. I still got my little winter jacket on and my hoodie. Want to talk about, and of course I didn't put on my do not disturb. So pardon me for that. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about, I sent a questionnaire yesterday on YouTube. And I was asking a question about what was your best watch for this year. It seems to be a topic that is it's going crazy on Instagram, YouTube, some on Facebook. I seen a couple on Facebook yesterday too. I talked to a couple of you guys yesterday. You told me what your favorite watches were this year. Pretty interesting choices. But let's do a watch check. Now, I have on the same watch I had on yesterday. My Pagani Doxa 300 Homage 300T. So I'm gonna go through now. What I'm gonna show you are some of the watches I got. I did bring out a number of watches this year. I didn't buy as many watches last year. I mean, as I did last year, but I still got a decent amount. So I brought out the best, and I'll give you what's going on, Vic? I'll give you guys a sort of a tour, if you will, give you a reason why I bought it. It seemed like, man, woo, hot chocolate, boy, I tell you. You gotta love it. Well, Vic, you didn't buy any watches this year, did you? You already know I told you. I told you the Blackhawks gonna do it. I think you guys are just taking a vacation this year, man. You guys really, you just showing up just to, you know what I'm saying, just to say, hey, I'm playing. Yo, what's going on, Ripsaw? Skyler. All right, so let me get into one of the first watches that I got. It's a quartz piece, and absolutely just enjoy this watch, man. This Citizen right here. Now, this isn't just any Citizen, man. This is the Godzilla. And it lives up to its name, too, because it's robust. And anybody, if you watch any of my earlier videos, this strap is aggressive, man. This strap is so hard to take a loose. Man, bro, this thing, it's almost, imagine if Godzilla, like if you was, like sizable, right? If you was, no, if you seen -1, if you seen Godzilla -1, where he started out, he was just about as tall as, I guess, what they say a Tyrannosaurus Rex would be. Imagine if he bit you, right? There's no letting go. That's what this watch does, right? And I love it because, like, that right there, you see that? Godzilla is one of my favorite Titans of all times, and you couldn't pick a better watch to represent that huge and iconic monster than this right here, man. And it's called the Eco Monster. I think they coined it now. People looking at it. Hey, man, you know what's crazy? Social experiment. If you're in an area and somebody takes off running, what are you gonna do? What's the first thing you're gonna do? If somebody runs, if it's a group of people running in one direction, what are you gonna do? I'm just asking, because what just happened was these people walked up and they were looking. That's why I look back like, man, what they see. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no problems. I'm at home today. Oh, that's right. You did say you was at home. Cool beans, bro. Oh, shoot. I should have sent you an invite then. We could have did this thing together. I forgot you said that, man. Chilling. I know what I'm doing for the next hour. Yeah. Locked in, bro. Look, I got to warm up. It's about 40 degrees with that wind. I feel the wind on the back of my neck. Yeah. Anyway, that Doxa is fire. Oh, then I just found out that there is a Doxa dealership near me. I didn't know that. So I wouldn't have to order a Doxa online. I can go straight. It's like maybe 15 minutes from my house, maybe 20 minutes depending on traffic. It's not that far though. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna stop by there today, go check them out, see what they got. So anyway, so one of the best watches for me, right? And you guys put it in this chat or in the description if you watch this on replay. We are 5 minutes into it. What was your favorite or best watch? Not your favorite, your best watch that you purchased this year. And I'm going to say this one. Now, the other thing about this watch is when this Godzilla edition came out, and it's not number limited. They made 2,500 in this colorway. And then they had the grayscale, right, which was 2,000. So that's a good limited number. They just didn't put the number on it. Now, I bought this direct from Citizen. Before they launched this watch, they said, you know, I saw in the magazine or something like that this was coming out. This watch was $900. I didn't pay $900. I paid $424 for this watch. And it's ISO rated, but I will get it in some water. I will get at one point, man. But man, it's just like every time I just like that stamp of that. Just look at it again, man. That's my favorite part right there. I like that, man. Like Godzilla, just his footprint. But yeah, this one is 300 meters, professional diver. It has great loom on it. Does have amazing loom. Once you get this thing shined up, so this is one of my best buys for this year because of the price. Like again, it was $900. I don't even know how much it is right now, if you can even get it anymore. And again, I'm not going in any particular order, but that just happened to be that started off my 2024. All right, so the next one is another one that started off 2024. Has to go to Aragon. Now this piece right here has a Miota movement in it. Dive watch, 45 millimeter. You see that sign crown back there. Tire watch is titanium bracelet. I don't know what grade, but this watch let me know that there's something going on in the watch market, right? You don't necessarily always have to spend top dollar to get some of the things that we consider to be like top tier, right? So I was going through this watch, made me think like, okay, when I approach watches, what is it that I like first, right? And I thought about when I was a kid, I just loved the look of it. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that it captures time. You can see it. It's like, I love that sweeping motion of it. But everything else about a watch has been taught to me through either magazines, when I was at work, like some of the training I went through, definitely social media. Because before I knew what a sapphire crystal was, I just knew it was glass on it. I didn't care. I just like, okay, I know not to keep my watch in certain areas because I can scratch up the glass, you know, whatever the case was. Because I had watches where it was scratched up real bad because I wore the mess out of it. But this watch right here at $175, I said, wait a minute, how is that possible, dude? Because there are companies that will give you a titanium, sapphire crystal, Miota movement, and he regulates all these watches, $175. I said, so hold up, let me get this straight. YouTube taught me that a design engineer, a watchmaker, his time is valuable. His or her time is valuable, right? So there's cost in that. Then you have the materials. And you break it down, if me or you bought a movement, of course it's going to cost more because we're buying one or two at a time, unless you're, you know, somebody is gifted as some of the people we have in the chat right now. Welcome in. Purchase me the ISL 245 Port Jefferson Islander. You make Starbucks crazy money with that free promo. Yeah, hey, I said this in another video, man. Hey, Starbucks, cut the check. So I was always taught that, like, all these different things, all these factors go into it. And if I was to build a watch, generally speaking, what it cost me about between $125 to $200, depending on what I'm getting, materials and everything I'm gonna build, right? And he did that in this watch, sapphire crystal, titanium, like, dude, ceramic insert, his time, his design for $175, and he sold these by the boatload. Now this watch is like $199 on his website, but it's a great watch. I like it. It's very comfortable. I just like Wing. And then he got the amazing customer service. Owning this watch, then the Lunar. Owning this watch made me feel good about having a watch on my wrist, right? I enjoy it. I love it. And this is the only one I brought the box out to. This the cushion go in. So yeah, this is one of my, like, the best buy, like one of my best watches for this year, right, for 2024. But let's fast forward into some other stuff. Robert Wood, I see you in there. Thank you for being here. You're a big kid like me at heart. Hey, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, I love this stuff, man. This is crazy. You're no good for the watch addiction, bro. I need to tell on which watch you have been built in the making. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to tell. Don said that's from Temu. Bro, you from Temu. You an extra in an extra of an extra movie that never came out, bro. Get out of here, man. Get your tickets and go to the back, man. You know, play like a piece of gum and stick up under a chair, man, and mind your business. Out of here with that. I'm just messing with you, bro. Hey, it go both ways. If you would, hey, Temu big smoking looking. Hey, it go both ways, bro. We can go. Hey, another watch, man. Another watch that I have, bro, that I think was a phenomenal buy for me this year was this Bulova right here, Lunar Pilot. Who loves a good story, right? Everybody talks about the Omega, and I'm talking about everybody on every talking head on YouTube has talked about the Omega, Speedmaster, the White Dial, the remake, the reissue, all the Speedmasters is going to always be talked about. The perfect moon, and that's one of the most controversial conversations, right? There was a movie that came out called Take Me to the Moon, Fly Me to the Moon, right? I didn't even look at it. I don't know. It was in theaters, and then it like went to like video. You can stream it like within a month or something like that. But the Lunar Pilot, absolutely. And this watch is $845 off top, and I did not pay for it because somebody did not want this one. They wanted something else, so they brought it back, and I got it at a extreme discount, right? It was beautiful. Now, the function pushes on this watch, crisp. Once you get past the history of everything, for a quartz watch and the precision of this watch, bro, quit playing with me. This, hands down, one of the best buys that I did this year. That one right there. And I seen that Mark from Long Island actually just released a new bracelet for it. I need to try that out. You know, I got to see if somebody's on YouTube that actually reviewed that bracelet. So I would like to know the quality of it. Yo, Trap, got connected with one of your staff. He was nice. Thank you so much for letting me know about Trifecta. I found a watch I will most certainly buy. Thank you, Trap. You're the best. Thank you. Appreciate you. BLP holding it down. Oh man, thanks, Vic. Need the tea. Okay, I read that one. All right, so we got that one. Here's one that I saw the first time I saw this watch. I didn't buy it. I wasn't prepared to buy it because of the price. But, bro, this right here, hands down, one of the best watches I've purchased. I'm gonna say in history. A Microbrand that hits so hard, man. I'm talking about, man, bro, y'all seen the slapping contest? I asked that yesterday. That's what this watch did to me. Man, hold up, look at the case back. Right? This watch, it's infinity, right? So it's like that, just an infinity thing, and then you got the yin and yang. Man, this watch is a life lesson to define the things in life, bro. And I get it. I understand that there's so many other watches out there in the world. I understand that there's some complications that'll just make you melt. There's some complications that you couldn't understand. How does it work? You know, but this right here, one, the design. Two, the elements. It has meteorite. And you can buy meteorite online. There's still meteorite available. You can slice it up yourself, but like, why? You know, how much time it would take me. I can go to school to learn how to make watches, right? And that takes time, and I think that is a very, very great profession to go into, especially with people that like me that like watches. All I gotta do is just buy it. I'm buying your thought process, your heart. Jason explained this watch to me, but it's just his passion behind being a watch enthusiast and bringing us these things, man. What, the finishing was amazing. Like, look at that, man. Come on, bro. Come on. And I understand the technologies that go into it, but it's sometimes I can buy a watch just by looking at it and be like, I melted when I saw this watch. Look at the red accents, the blue, everything's popping on this watch, man. I took this tool in AD and they didn't know what it was. They said, wait, what is that? And when I told them what the price was, they couldn't believe it. They said, that what? They thought the watch should be more than what it is, because, you know, if Omega had a meteorite dial, or if Rolex had a meteorite dial watch, which Rolex does, that watch is expensive. So hands down, one of my favorite, one of the best watch. So this, it fits dual, oh man, Grail piece too. Grail, the holy of the all grails. I felt like Indiana Jones, bro. Like I went through hell and high water because my finances wasn't able to get it. And when I was able to, I looked at it, it teased me for weeks upon weeks upon weeks to a year. Yes, it took me a year to get that watch. Grail. That's it. Oh, the loom too. Superb. Hold on, let me see. All right, I love my best buy for the year was a brand new Hamilton khaki for $165. Was that the one that you won on whatnot? Is that the one, bro? Vic not playing with y'all today. Show late. Wow. People come in. Stage left on the clowns before I can even see the message. You make it look bad. I'ma lose my job. Hey, you crazy, bro. You crazy, bro. I freaking love that timepiece. Sheesh. Man, bro, I'm telling you. I'ma save this one. There's one I'm saving for last though. Alright, so let's get into another one. This one, hands down, once I learned the story about Squale, or Squale, I guess is the correct pronunciation. This piece right here just let me know that you know what, Vic told me one thing this year. He said, bro, I'm looking at all the dive watches that's out right now. It's available to you, and the fact that you switching lanes and getting other, he said, bro, you in trouble. And he was not lying, because I have to give a lot of I got to give a shout out to TGV, because if it wasn't for his review of this watch, and it wasn't this particular one, he reviewed a 1521, but it had the blue colorway on it. This is the one. It was very handsome because of the leather strap, and as you can see, this thing got wear and tear on it. I wore this watch so much, man, and just having it on my wrist. And then you know what's crazy? Look at that bezel. It got screwed. It's screwed down, and I said that has to be put there to increase the water depth ratio and just the robustness of this watch. And it is one of the most robust dive watches that I own today. And even you see, like, looking around the Rehat, you see that mirror at night. If you look at this in a certain way, you'll see like a double panel with the loom. Man, it's amazing. Even looking at it right now, you see, like, I'm looking at it in such a way, I don't know if you can see it, because y'all see that? It looked like there's other loom pips up there. But that's just the mirror effect, bro. That's crazy. This watch is nuts. Bro. And hold up. The first thing I did when I was like, okay, let me see if this is the one. I did that. I said, absolutely, box that thing up right now, bro, please. He was like, are you serious? I said, right now. Oh, man. You know, I got that right now from a Tyler Perry movie. What movie was that? Where the girl was getting beat, and then the other girl had the two kids, and old boy went for ice cream. He came back. She was like, nobody's going to take my kids. And she was telling the kids to get ready. She was like, get ready right now. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if y'all watch Tyler Perry. I don't as much anymore. That Medea thing kind of wore off on me. All right. Cracking the safe. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You heard it. What do you think of buying a Rolex from the 1970s that's around $2,600? Do you think it will work good? Shoot, whoever you buying it from, they better tell them to send you a video of it functioning. Tell them to do a time lapse. If they want to sell it, especially they asking $2,600, don't be afraid to ask them, hey, show me a video of that. Because it's no different. I used to do that when I sold cars. People out of state, this guy from Colorado asked about the car. I did a video from the front to the back. I did a video of me driving the car and what it sounded like. I put it up to the exhaust, did the whole nine. Gave him, it was, gosh, how long? It was like a 10-minute video I did. And I described everything. I went through all the features as if he was there. And guess what? He didn't come there. He had the car sent out to him. A truck, semi-truck trailer came and got it, brought it out to Colorado. So, yeah. But yeah, from the 70s, I think it's better. Like, I know people say get vintage, but I'm gonna tell you one of the advantages of getting vintage is, like, if you're like a historian or you love, which I'm gonna get into that here in a second. The history of the watch, man. Yeah, get it, man. Think about this, man, before you get it. What was happening in the 70s at that time, man? What was the social status in the 70s, right? I would say get it, bro. And especially if you like, if it's attracting you, bro, tell them to send you a video of it in motion and get it. Now, I don't have that much experience with vintage watches besides what I hear on social media, is that some vintage watches is a pain to keep up. They're very temperamental in some of them. But I think that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you absolutely love, man, you gotta go with that. You gotta go with that. Yes, sir. All right, there's people around me. Okay. Riskful ignorance. Hey, I promise, bro, I ain't playing with these folks. Hey, I ain't playing with, because I got my, hey. It's all I'm gonna tell you. Okay, next watch, y'all. Next watch. Let me see what time is it. I think I'm doing good for time. Booyah. That right there. As a matter of fact, you know what? Dang. I ate up a half hour that quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave here in like 15 minutes. My son will be off out of school here in a little bit. But this right here, hands down, I got this at the Chicago wind up this summer. I saw it. I said, yo, of all the watches he had on the table, I had to get this one at GMT. But this one is the epitome of quality, the epitome of yes, sir, and yes, sir. I salute, because the design cues, hold up, you can't hear it, but like when you turn in that bezel, it has this low thud to it. It feels so comfortable, and it's like, yeah, GMT function on it, man. And just the cloud, look at the cloud cover, man. I forgot what Mark said something about that. I think he said it reminded him of tissue or something like that. But that, bruh. And then look at it, man. Like, oh my gosh, man. Look at the details of this watch, bro. This watch is fire. And it don't cost as much, man. It just puts me in. Look, when it come down to watches, it's like, yo, this is it. That thing is fire. And I didn't pay a whole lot. You know, even if Mark asks, that watch, I would say, is definitely worth $500. Easy. Just off the design and how it feels, the construction of it. I would say that all, even with an NX34 in it. Yeah, I would say if $500, if he was asking that, of course, I still want a discount, but like, I would still take that plunge. All right, now, the most significant watch I bought this year, this one right here. I've shown this multiple times. I've done multiple videos on it. This is an heirloom for me, a grail, if you will. The most significant watch that I purchased this year would go, hands down, would be this one right here. The most. Just the history and when this watch originally came out. It was built during the Great Depression, the first one. And it was still over $200. And I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like, it's so much about this watch that I love. And it's smaller than any watch that I've ever owned. And I don't care, man. It's a great looking watch, though. It is a great looking watch. And shout out to my man, I was about to call him Drake. Jake gave me a great price on that watch. It's cost certified. And just for that reason, I'm like, yo, that is crazy. But I'm going to tell you a watch right here that this thing gets a lot, I'm talking about a lot of wear time. And I understand what, you know, the reviewers and people, everybody has their own thought or they decide on what they think is most important to you. But this one right here, man, just because it has a value movement in it, and the value movement, and I will encourage anybody, go look up the history of value. This movement was almost scrapped. The history, the lifespan of the value movement was almost scrapped. Bro, Ryan tried to tell me that watch isn't that popular. I said it is in my circle. Ha! Nice cat body. Thank you, thank you. That's a $50 investment watch. No, you didn't miss anything. Enjoying coffee, man. Hey, look. Yeah, you seen that? Hey, Starbucks, you know what's crazy? All I'm asking for is $1 for every sip that I put, man. $1 for every sip, man. Go ahead. Promote a starving artist out here. All right, so let me show you another watch that I saw this on DK's channel, but he had another version. He had the chronograph version of this, but this one still has a value movement. And when I tell you this one, I'm gonna tell you how I found it. After DK showed this watch, I was like, oh, I like that crosswind. This is a pilot's watch. I don't know how to operate or like how to calculate. I could learn at one point, but I just rather enjoy wearing this thing, man. Every time I put this watch on, I feel like an ace. I feel like I'm a part of the G.I. Joe team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm still a kid at heart. I seen that comment earlier. But let me show you the wear on this one. It gets a lot of wear. Look how thick that thing is, man. It is a larger watch. The bezel is used for, it's a tool watch. And these over here activate the inner crowns of this thing. The inner bezel, if you will. Not the crowns. Inner bezel. But the legibility and just the robustness. And then it's Hamilton. And then this watch was $1,100. And I didn't pay nowhere near that because I bought it pre-owned. And I got a great price on it. I didn't argue the price. I saw the price. I actually went up, dang near flew up to Trifecta to get that watch. Yeah, most definitely. Hello, Switzerland. You can say the name and models of the last few watches you showed. Oh, okay. Yes, I can. So this is a Squale 1521. This one right here is a Islander JFK GMT with the NH34. This one is the PRX chronograph. And this is a new, this colorway actually is new for 2024. And I got it. I don't care about who had it first, but I got it. And I like it. Feels like Friday when I'm on a Trap Live though. Ha ha. It's just Tuesday. Yeah, bro. Vintage is where it's at. I have a 1956 Rolex. Oyster, love it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Lone Ranger. Speaking of Hamilton, right? And then I'm gonna take us home with I got two more watches to show you, then I'm gonna bounce up out of here. But this right here, I went to Reese Nichols, and normally I get all my Hamilton pieces from Jake, but Jake's Shamilton, he is the rep for Hamilton here. We just call him Shamilton. That's his nickname. I saw this watch out of the case, out of all the watches that were shown, and this one got my attention. One, I've never had an olive green leather strap. That's crazy. And then I love just the adventurer look to it, man. It is an adventurer's watch. This is, man, the epitome, man, and just knowing that Hamilton was a part of American history, and they helped it in war efforts with sending watches over, like they were giving watches like to deploying soldiers, right? And I just love the history of it. It's not even about the specs, because there are some watches that are spec monsters in comparison to these, but this is like the best field watch that I own today, right? I have a couple of them, but this is one of my favorites, but it's the best. And I got a deal on this one too. Shamilton gave me a straight deal. Shamilton, if you ever see this video, thank you so much, because yeah, this is expensive to get these watches. This was almost $1,000 and I didn't pay that. I'm gonna tell you a watch right now, and we're just gonna stick with the leather straps, right? Look at that. Look how thick that is. Look at the quality, y'all. Look at the quality. But then look at the Spinnaker. I ordered this watch early this year, and when I got it, fell in love with it, because I have a different variation that I bought last year, but I love that California dial. The loom on Spinnaker is amazing. The fact that, look at the The texture on the, hold up, get out my, there you go. Look at the texture. Lava rock or something like that, man. It's crazy, right? The loom is great. It has a California, and I don't care about the thickness, what, 14 millimeters thick, if that. Sign crown. It has an NH35, but one of the most phenomenal watches that I purchased this year. The most phenomenal. This one right here. It has that cushions case like the Panerai. Spinnaker just did it, man. They did it. Excuse me. They killed it with this. And only paid $169 for this watch. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely. AR coating on this thing, man. This watch is phenomenal, bro. And it's so comfortable. It's so comfortable. And that just goes to show that you don't have to spend a lot of money to get something dope. You don't. Now, last but definitely not least, it's a watch that I guarantee you, once I show you it, the name recognition, you will know if you're an enthusiast. But this watch company is just as important as, if not more important, than some of the watches like, and I dare I say, Omega, Speedmaster. This watch is way more important than that one. Now understand, yes, and if anybody here is an Omega fan and you get offended by this, hear me out. Speedmaster was known for its moon landing, and besides that, that's what they hang their hat up on. This is what I hear collectors talk about, man. It's the moon watch, the original moon watch, the moon watch. And that's a phenomenal feat if it happened. And like I said, it's controversial because some like, hey, it didn't happen, it was staged. Some say it happened. Don't matter. It's that's the title, right? That's what we know it by. But what about Ball? What about Ball? I'm gonna tell you how people sleeping on Ball. If it wasn't from Webb C. Ball, if it wasn't for him, accuracy back in 1891 wouldn't mean the same today. Railroad time. Anybody that has taken a train anywhere, if you ask the conductor, what time is it? You know that within seconds of deviation, that thing is going to be accurate. It's not minutes. He's not going to be off by 2 minutes. He's not going to be off by a minute. Maybe a couple seconds, if not 5 or 6 seconds, if that. Webb literally created accuracy for the United States after a tragedy. So we can't all fly spaceships, right? That's why I said, I understand it's controversial because I said that Ball, and yeah, there should be a well-known name, recognized. However, there's more people that can get on a train. There's more people that work for the railroad system. And you think about what the railroad system means to us today. It gets a lot of our goods. A lot of your watches, the parts that's coming to your watches, it flies over from Switzerland, it hits the the track system, it comes over there, semi-truck takes it to your local store. So Ball should be one of the most recognized companies out there. Now, they don't have recognizable watches like the Speedmaster or the Seamaster 007 as far as names. This is the Fireman Night Train. But let me tell you something, if it wasn't for Mr. Ball, and he didn't create the movement, he had other people. He worked with Hamilton at one point. Check that out. He worked with Hamilton. Hamilton made movements for them. Go figure. Hold on, let me see. Luciano, what's going on? How you feel about that Spinnaker hole? I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Oris is also a nice brand. Oris is fire. I don't have one though just yet. You heard me, yet. It will come in my collection at one point. Trap ain't going to retire. He keeps coming back like James Brown. I also love your personality, family connection to Ball. Bro, look. So this watch right here, you think about how many men and women worked on getting the railway system the way it is right now, and they wore these balls, and he was so stringent. Do you know that when he was working, he was overseeing, he acquired so many different railway systems, the watches, they had to be like calibrated every 2 weeks. And then when you were working as one of the employees there, they would give you a spare watch until your watch came back. Then it got reserviced every 2 years. Bro, he wasn't playing. So that's what Ball is, man. That is the epitome of precision. Man, like, come on, bro. You know what? One thing is valuable is time. And I heard a smart guy said that. Some guy from New York said that, man. You know, you spending your precious moments is time, right? I've heard this before. I heard this saying before. I don't know where I heard it from. but I'm pretty sure I heard it. But anyway, that is, time is precious. It's one thing that we can't get back. You can't turn back the hands of time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about, you know, daylight savings. You can't go back. You can't go back into being 10 years old. You can't go back and not take that candy when you weren't supposed to take it. Like, that time is gone. It's over with. So while we have it, bro, we get to capture it every day with these timepieces that we love. And this one right here, not only is this watch special to me and an heirloom and a grail piece, my grandmother, her one and only job was with the railway system. And he commissioned watches to Chicago, the same train station that my grandmother worked at. Yes, Mr. Ball. So my grandmother has a connection to these watches. I don't know if she owned a Ball or not. I can't remember. I was young. Maybe if I find on a picture, because my grandmother loved dressing up. She drove a Cadillac and wore fur coats and stuff like that. Not sure if she owned that. You know what I'm saying? I know she bought my granddad pocket watches and stuff like that. But case in point, she actually patented one of the switchers up there in Chicago. I saw the paperwork myself. So yes, this watch means a lot. And then if you look on the second hand, bro, get out of here with that mess, man. If you look on the second hand, you see that that's RR on there, railroad time, right? That is perfection. That means that we plays no game. So this watch has anti-shock, and some of their watches, I don't think it's this one, the 316L steel, some of the 908 steel, right? The same thing that Rolex uses. So with that being said, this is a luxury tool watch off top. And unless like a couple of popular YouTubers or a celebrity starts wearing Ball and starts promoting Ball, it will never have that name recognition as a Tudor or a Rolex or anything else. But it is one of those watches that you should not be sleeping on. And if you can get one, there you can get them. They are pricey. I've seen them up to 3,000. I think, I'm pretty sure they got some more than that, but I got that one on a deal. Definitely do not regret buying that watch. I definitely do not regret buying that watch. But see, these are just a few watches that I want to showcase to you guys today as to what was my best buys in 2024. If you catch this on replay, I would love for you guys to drop in the comment section, what was your best watch purchase this year? Let us know what you got, because some of us may try to tackle that in 2024. You feel what I'm saying? Vic, if I never see a boat again, it'll be too soon. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I know you boated out, brother. I know you boated out, sir. But I appreciate you doing that for our country, though. You feel me? Hold up, let me see. DK, let him out the basement. Let him cook. Time is about to catch me again, about to turn 57. Whoa, 57. Okay. You a vet, bro. Sipping with me now. What's happening? You did that on purpose. You did that on purpose. You dirty dog. You in the chat, you know I'm live and you gonna call me? I hope your battery dies. I hope the battery in your iPhone explodes. I hope your screen cracked and your warranty's over. I hope every watch that you got, the battery's dead today. I hope the acid leaks out the battery and it seizes up your movement. Calling me. What's wrong with you? You dirty dog. You a dirty dog. You got no respect, man. Where mom's at, man? Mama, get your son. What's wrong with him? Man. I'm at 70% small fingers. Call jar. That's a 10 spot super chat. Yeah, bro. He in the chat though, bro. He's in the chat. Like sipping with me now. He's in the chat. He come calling me. Have a great day, everyone. All right, thank you. Where's Lee anyway? I told you. Listen, if you missed my show yesterday, listen, DK came back, and I don't know what happened, but Lee disappeared when Lee came back. Hey, go figure. I don't know. I know Lee had made a lot of claims as to robbing or taking watches from collectors, and that's one thing I know. Hey, DK is upholding justice out here, man. He don't play that. So DK came back. Lee disappeared. I mean, he is military. And he does get on water, so the world may never know. You ever heard that term, the watery grave? Whew. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Y'all keep your eyes right. Keep your eyes peeled, man. I ain't playing with folk. Hey, man, I got some in this bag, boy. You better not play with me. Don't you run your butt up over here. Like, hey, man, what you got? These. That'll be the end of you. Yes, sir. That'll be the end. Don't come messing around with stuff. Fire. Trap. That hat may be top 5 I've seen you wear. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I got the Sea Hunter. Ooh. No, which one, man? Because Sea Hunter, man, Sea Hunter they got a bunch of models. Did you get the newest one? Coincidence. He said coincidence. You gotta call Mo. On the live. I tell you, bro. Sea Hunter 7. Okay. Man, hey. No, like I have a bunch of beanies, and I don't mind wearing them, but like my baseball caps, which just tell you my grandfather bought me my first baseball cap when I was younger, man. My first Bulls cap. I used to go down with him on the south side of Chicago, well actually on the north side, and he's a farm boy, so he used to sell squash, watermelon, and stuff like that. I used to sit out there with him, and I've loved hats ever since then. You know what I'm saying? He used to wear his cap. He's a carpenter by trade. And then my grandmother worked in the rail yard. So, yeah, man, I grew up with hats, man. Just love it. I should do a video on how many, man, I got so many darn hats, man. And I was one that I would wear other teams, but I would have to come to your city first. Or have a family member that lived there, and I would represent that, you know what I'm saying? So I do have New York Yankees hats. And some people ask me, like, bro, you wearing? I'm like, hey, look. I'll tell you the whole New York thing. I love New York. I think New York is one of the best cities to visit, and I couldn't get there. Now, I made an exception because I love Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott is one of the dopest MCs as far as ladies MCs, and she wore an orange New York hat. What was it? She was in the back of a vehicle and they were rapping. I forgot whoever that guy is. He got a show where they were just doing karaoke in the car, and she had an orange New York hat, and I saw it, I liked it, I bought it that night. Now, even though I bought it, I didn't wear it till I came out to New York. So yeah, I'm weird like that. Video idea: watches that match your fitted hats. Hey, I bought the Venom off a dude for $30, but need a strap. Hey, bro, there's so many straps out here, bro. Strap options, bro. Man, hey, there's people in the chat that can help you with that, bro. Man, most definitely. They have very good straps for a good price. Heck yeah, man, there's straps everywhere, bro. I recommend straps, bro. I recommend, before you buy another watch, man, go buy you some straps, man. Go get a strap, bracelet, whatever, bro. Like, I'm telling you. And it's not so much to save your money, it's really save your time. Just food for thought. Think about this for a second before you go buy another watch, because I know a lot of us, man, we're like, oh, that watch is out. Oh, I gotta get that. Put some life back into the watch that you have, man. Change up the style, get familiar with it, man. Fall in love with it. You know, like because it's an investment that you made already. Every watch, I don't care how you collect, it's an investment because you invested in your time or like your passion. So I would just say, man, get you another strap, bro. Get you a strap. And there, even if I know some of you guys are popping off. I saw, who was that? Skyler. Was that you, that, the Islander? And I said it looks like Miami Dolphin colors. Yeah, bro, pop your new bezel on that sucker, man. Why not? It'll save you a little bit of money. They have good straps. So, yep, all right. That's my time. I got to go pick this boy up from school. And, yeah, man. Am I missing something? No, I don't think I'm missing anything. All right, so tomorrow's Wednesday. No shows for Wednesday. I'm going to have a big weekend. I don't have yes, I do, actually. I'm going to a couple of ADs, and I'm going to showcase some stuff for you guys. We're going to see what's out there, what you can still get. There are some companies that are still delivering for Christmas, and I got to go up to Trifecta because I heard that he needs some help packaging some watches that people have purchased. So I'm gonna go out there and do that. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Y'all cool with that? All right, bet. All right, so I'm out of here, y'all. Until the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed.